Alright YouTube, here's a first look at my Ruger SR1911 lightweight commander in 9mm. Quick check here, firearm is empty, magazine is empty. Alright, so I did change out the black rubberized grips for the wood grain grips. It really does favor the 45 caliber edition. I like the way the wood grips look. It was a really quick and easy change. So if you're wondering how it appears, here it is. I really like it, no complaints. I do switch to the black grips from time to time if I go to the range with this firearm, if it's going to be in a dirty environment, to try to kind of save the life of the gun and save this stylish look of the wood grips. I haven't had any complaints whatsoever with the firearm. The one thing I will say though is I do see online a lot of people talking about the slide lock being hard to disengage with a magazine in the firearm. That is true, but really shouldn't be doing that anyway. Empty magazine, sliding, disengaging the slide lock and letting the slide slam forward metal to metal. That can damage your firearm and eventually maybe even turn into a full auto, a malfunction of your gun. So you don't want to be doing that. If you do happen to have an empty mag as I do and the slide locked back in this position, if I try to press on that, it is not going. I know my firearm, but I don't want that to disengage anyway. I want to guide it, press back on the firearm and slide it forward if you want to disengage it that way without sliding that metal to metal and possibly damaging the firearm. If there's an ammo in the clip, it does disengage very easily and it is protected from damage in the firearm. So if you're switching magazines and you're putting a full mag in and you want to disengage the slide lock, that is fine. Just don't do it with the firearm empty. That's my recommendation. To each his own, but like I said, you can just contact Ruger yourself if you don't believe me. The firearm is beautiful. It's a really nice firearm, really well made. It has some weight to it. Love that grip safety there. Very positive traction to that. Everything is good. I have heard people say they have a rattle in their gun. I do not feel a rattle in my gun. If anything, some people may be hearing the grip, but if you're holding it, you don't hear anything. And there's a little play in the trigger, but I find that to be beneficial for my aim and my shooting. So there you go. Ruger SR1911 lightweight commander in 9mm.